Hi fellow makeup fiends, and welcome to Vlogmas day 14. I don't know why I keep losing count. I'll move this way so you can see me better. Right, so today, last night I felt really ill at bedtime. I don't know if it was the sausages, I don't know, but I just think I've been feeling a bit funny all day since the morning, just since the thing on the bus. But I went to bed with a headache, and I knew that this morning I was going to have the muscular thing, because I've been doing a fair bit. I mean, I know I didn't do much on Friday, but yeah, the day before, and I do stuff around the house, and I know that I shouldn't, because Alex here now more, and he's here to help me a lot more. But yeah, I knew I was going to wake up the muscular thing, so I've got a really bad headache, and all the muscles on my neck are super painful, and on my shoulders and my back. Not as bad as it used to be, so I have to think the vitamin D has something to do with it overall. But what we're going to do now is we're going to bath Harry. I know it's cold weather, and technically you should bathe them in hot weather, but we've got the bedroom lovely and warm and cosy, got towels and blankets, and we're going to actually blow dry him as well, which should be quite amusing. So Harry has no idea what's in store from here, but here he comes. Hi Harry. What's happening? Are you going to have a bath? He's looking at it like, it's a lovely temperature. Are you putting him in that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
Splash, splash.
Oh!
There you go. You might make a break for it there, Alec.
Good boy.
Because Harry is quite smelly. Harry's never had a bath. He's always just had a little bit of a rub down. But his feet are very smelly. Because when he wees at a crouching position, and his feet often get covered in wee, and we baby wipe him and he cleans his own feet, but you know, there's only so much you can do for Harry. So we're going to give him a lovely bath, and then we're going to give him a lovely dry, and he's going to feel really good. Now, we didn't think he'd respond quite so well as this.
Oh, he sat down.
He sat down. But he's actually doing quite well. That's a very good boy, Harry.
Hi, Harry.
But his feet do smell of wee. Right, we're going to let some water out there, and going to give him a nice rub down. Hi, Millie. Millie's come to see what's occurring. Oh, he sat down. Oh, are you sitting in the bath? Oh, it's so relaxing, isn't it, Harry? It's like, oh, it's nice and warm.
That.
Do we need a
He's
chair?
got his foot on the plug.
Hey, Millie.
Really, look.
Millie says, what's happening to Harry? He's having a bath. Oh. No escapes. Right, put the plug in.
You need shampooing.
Well, is that what you
Yeah.
do? Mucky pups. Yeah. Right, wash his feet. He says, I'll just give in then.
Ah. Harry. Good boy. Yeah.
Millie's coming to say, haven't you? You've come to laugh at Harry. Yes?
Yeah.
You are going to bump. She said, yeah, I'm going to have a good laugh at Harry because I'm not going in. No. Holy dogs don't go in the bath.
Harry.
Just smelly dogs. Millie always smells really lovely, don't you? Proper dog smell. Harry smells like proper wee. Oh. Well, you're getting a good soap in there, aren't you? What are you packing your bum at? Hey? Can you hear his noises? Hum. We gotta get back for Santa Claus coming, Harry. Oh, Harry, so cute. Ah. He's been very good natured about it. Have you took the plug out? Take the plug out. Uh-oh, somebody's thinking about escape here. I think he's over the bath now. He's like, that was alright, but it's over now. I'm ready to get out now. I'm done now.
You done, boy? Come here. Hurry.
Ah!
Hurry. Here he is.
There he is.
Come here.
Okay, so that's Harry bathed. Not happy about the hairdryer at all. He was quite the fidget. But we got him blasted off pretty much. I mean, we've got to be pretty careful because he is very furry, so there's lots of thick layers. But he's okay now. He's gone downstairs and he's probably going to have a treat, and then he's already had a really good rub down, so he's pretty much dry already. He's got that kind of fur, I don't know, like seals and bears, that kind of fur where they go in the water and then a couple of minutes later they get out and they just are dry. Not that I know any of those creatures personally, you know. So that's that done. I have not got much makeup on. I know everybody says that, but I've got BB cream on. I thought I'd better put some brows on for the video because they are just, I need brows. That's like something I couldn't leave the house without putting some brows on because they're really sparse on the outer edges. And then I did put a tiny bit of eyeliner just to shape my eyes a little bit. And that's it. I've got lip balm on because my lips were actually feeling, I think after being out in the cold so much yesterday, they were just a little bit sort of sore in a way. You know, you get that slightly plumped feeling when they're a bit sore. So I put on, it's not actually lip balm that I put on, I put MAC's Prep and Prime on. That's it. I don't have a lot of it left. I absolutely love this. I put this on before I put any lipstick on, no matter what it is. It's really moisturising for a start, so I never seem to get cracked lips. So while they were a bit sore yesterday from being out in the cold, they never crack anymore because I feel it's because I put this on every day. It's really sumptuous and moisturising. And then I use, during the winter, I use either Carmax or the Body Shop at night, just to keep them just, you know, nice and moisturised. You know when you like feel like you've said the word so many times. Anyway, yeah. So I love the MAC's Prep and Prime lip. I mean, thing. I think it's about £14, and it never seems to last me very long. But I do love it, and it does seem to keep lipsticks on quite a bit. And I keep it in here. This is the problem. I keep it in here. This is kind of a everyday. I might as well show you what's in here. Is anybody interested in that? I don't know. The things that obviously don't look like it, I've got primer potion from Urban Decay. I've got the Anatomicals spot thing, because on a morning while I'm doing my makeup it makes me remember to put it on. Not the nighttime one so much, but the daytime. And then I've got Illumi Magic and the Touche Eclair, which are the under eye brightness. I've got the Urban Decay concealer pencil in CIA, which I am actually going to be hauling, so there will be a haul with that in. This is Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. I highly recommend this concealer. It is so amazing and creamy. I love it. So that's in there. And then everything else has got like black lids or looks quite black. So I've got the Benefit Highbrow. And then I can tell this as soon as I pull it out because this is the Revlon, I think it's the Colour Stay. Yeah, the Colour or the Photo Ready. bought already. This is the primer, eye primer. I love that. Then I've got another Benefit thing, which is the It Stick. I think it's meant to be spot concealer. Not sure, it was free with a magazine. I've got my Maybelline Brow Gel that came in a glossy box. I've got my MAC Prep and Prime, which I just showed you. I've got the Eye Bright, which is for the inner rim of the eye to brighten up the eye. When I first got this, because this is from the magazine, I used to use it on the inner eye corner, and I used to think this is not very creamy or blendable for this inner eye corner, and then I realised it's actually for the waterline. Silly me. This is the MAC Grease Paint Stick from the Rocky Horror collection. I think that one's B because it's the black one. Then I've got the eye primer that I love from the glossy box. I've got a brow gel from the glossy box, which I'm yet to use, but it's in the bottom there. And then I've got the Lorac primer, which again I'm yet to really use. So that's what's in there. I have been asked by... Oh, I can't remember, I'm really sorry. I'm going to put your name on screen. Somebody's asked me to do an updated makeup collection. And I'm going to do that after Christmas because I do have some makeup coming, so I'd rather have that in the collection and then sort of do a big collection video then. There's not a massive amount changed. I'm not one of these people who will go out and spend 20 or 30 in the high street or at pound shops and markets and get loads and loads of new items. I'm somebody who would rather get a couple of more high-end items, like I would rather get 2 MAC lipsticks rather than bags full of makeup. So I don't have... He's a lurker. I don't have like huge massive makeup collection, like loads of stuff that I haul regularly. I just tend to get things, like I said, more sort of high-end Urban Decay stuff and MAC and Lime Crime, and just get a couple of things at a time. It's why I don't do a lot of hauls really. And it's not that I don't want to go out and do that kind of high street shopping, it's just that we don't go out and do that high street shopping, so I don't get to go to markets. I don't get to go to pound shops over much, or the ones that are actually near me are really rubbish for makeup. Some people do hauls from pound shops and they show amazing makeup and loads of it, and mine literally has a tiny little section and most of it is rubbish and a lot of it gets broken, and yeah, it's just all the pound shops around here just seem to be really poor. I've yet to come across a really good one. Are you lurking? He's lurking in his underpants.
I'm not lurking, I'm getting ready.
He's a lurker.
I'm not a lurker.
You are a lurker. A shirker. Oh, I wish I could put that on camera. What a view. Look at them knobbly knees. Oh my god, your legs. They're disappearing. He's going to get up one day and have no legs. Put some meat on your bones. So, yes. So I don't go out. I've never been that kind of going out at the weekend, high street shopper kind of girl, which is a shame because you know, that would interest me to be honest, but there's just none of that really near me. Yeah, so I mean, Nikki does these hauls and Vinny, and they've got bags of stuff, and it's like, oh my god, you're so lucky to have these places that have such good stuff in, to be fair, because you can get really good stuff in pound shops sometimes, but my pound shop just never ever seems to have it, so it's quite a shame. But yes, I will do a makeup collection because somebody did ask me about doing like a storage sort of idea, and when I do my makeup collection you can kind of see the ways that I store things. Quite recently I did something quite exciting with my MAC lipsticks. I don't know if I've ever shown you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the lighting. Yeah, the lighting's really, really poor. That's not helping. But I've got these lipstick storage things that quite a lot of people show on here on YouTube. Get them on eBay, and it's basically 4 rows of 6. So this one is Illamasqua, got a couple of melts, Lime Crime, Charlotte Tilbury and Urban Decay. I like to keep them separate. I'm just, you know, I can't just shove things together. They kind of have to have, I have a system. I'm organised and tidy, and I annoy myself sometimes, but there you go. That's the way I am. So I got 4 of those, and then it was like I had my MAC lipsticks all in these metal drawers. These, I mean, they're beautiful mirrored drawers. I've actually moved 2 of them over there because I emptied them out, and now 1 is empty and there's only 2 drawers full on the other 3 drawer one, so I'm probably gonna, I don't know, keep one of them and maybe move one of them somewhere else because they're great for jewellery, they're great for knickknacks, they look really pretty. I mean, I've got my camera charger and stuff in one of them and it just looks really pretty, but it's housing something that's just really I don't think, when you get pretty things like that, they don't necessarily have to hold pretty things. Sometimes they can just be really practical things housed in something pretty, if you know what I mean. So it looks really good. Yeah. I feel like I'm rambling now. Anyway, yeah, so I kind of like the 4 lipstick things kind of like got pushed aside because I got this nail, like I got this 4-tier nail polish storage shelf thing, and it cost £12 from eBay, and that was including shipping. And I just thought, oh, is this going to be really rubbish when it came? When it came, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. Is it just 4? Yeah, 4 tiers. And it houses so many lipsticks, it's unbelievable. So I like shoved most of them on there, but then I decided to get the other 4 back out so I could have one that has like new MAC releases on, that's in special packaging, that I, you know, so they're there and they're a bit more on display. Because they're special packaging, it's nice to see them. And then the other one is more sort of stuff that I've bought recently, so I know that it's right there rather than having to search among the other ones. But on the other one I do have 4 tiers, and I do have them pretty much organised. Like there's reds, then there's purples, then there's bright pinks, and then there's, on the last tier, there's some unusual colours at one end. So the only non-MAC lipstick is MAC, is Kat Von D's Pour. And then you've got some more unusual colours at one end, and then it's all sort of nudes, neutrals and peaches at the top. So it's pretty organised. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes I do have to search if I want a particular colour, but for the most part, the ones that I use a lot, I know exactly where they are. And then I got the other ones back out, and I've got Lime Crime, which I can't show you because they're all going to fall over. But that's got 6 Lime Crimes in it, and it's got 3 Stila All Day Liquids and a Lime Crime gloss. But there's... Sorry, the Lime Crimes are, the 6 ones are Velveteens. I don't have Salem, which is the brown one, because that's just very much not me. I don't wear brown lipstick. But they're bringing 2 new ones out. They've been out forever in America, and I almost ordered them, but I think I'm going to get a customs charge. I'm not going to do that. But there's Pansy, which is a purple, and Cashmere, which is a beigey colour. And it's very interesting. It's a grey toned beige. Now, that's not normally my thing, but I'm very interested in it. So I've left 2 gaps for that. And then there's 2 rows at the front, so there's 12 spaces at the front for anything else that comes in after. So, and I do have, is it just 1 lipstick? I think I'm just waiting for, oh no, I ordered online a couple of the MAC Nasty Gal lipsticks. I got, I think it was Stunner from the Nasty Gal site, and it's only cost me £2 extra to get that from America. So that's quite good. Because what I'm sick and tired about is when a MAC collection launches, they do not have enough stock for the UK, and they just sell out instantly. You can't get what you want, and it's really, really frustrating. So that I'm not even going to fight. I'm just going to pay a little bit extra and get them, because the UK sellers will have them absolutely ridiculous prices, and I won't pay it. Because the Rocky Horror ones, people were selling them like for £34 and £40 and then postage, and I just thought there's absolutely no way that I'm going to pay that for a lipstick. I'm not. I don't mind paying £23, £24, £25 because the Charlotte Tilburys are 23 and I'm happy to pay that for them. But there's no way on this earth that I'm going to pay somebody £40 for a MAC lipstick and know how much profit they're making. Just because they're kind of scalpers, and it really irritates me. And MAC need to get on top of that, really. They need to do a thing where they limit how many you can buy to 2, and then, you know, these people won't buy up loads of them, because literally there was a UK seller and they had 28 of the lipsticks. 28! I mean, they must have sat on that checkout and literally just bought a massive amount of them, and that's not fair. What about us people who'd sat and waited? I literally sat all morning and waited for that to launch. It's very annoying. I do get annoyed about it. And I know it's only makeup, but it's something I'm passionate about and that I collect, and that is what I do, and I enjoy it. And I'm not going to sort of justify it, I guess, in a way. Yeah, so I got Gunner as well, which was the purple, which is so amazing. Everybody's been raving about it. It's a blue-based purple. I've got the blue-based purple from Illamasqua, but somebody has swatched them side by side, and Gunner is actually darker, so I'm very excited. So I ordered Gunner, and I actually paid, I think it was £22 something for that one. So it's cost me £7 more, but I don't honestly care. At this point, it's like, that's going to launch over here, and I just know it's just going to, like, that's it. So I got Gunner because I really wanted it, and then the other one I got because it was the only one Nasty Gal had, and I thought, oh, I don't mind paying £2 extra, to be fair, because by the time you did the conversion with the currency, it was only £10, in UK money, so it was cheaper anyway, but then of course you got the postage, so the postage took it up to 19, so I don't know, I'm not bothered. So that's £3 more, but who cares? I've been selling makeup to buy makeup, and I didn't get anything from the Prabal Gurang because it sold out so fast. But then again, I'm not too bothered about that. I don't like gold, so the packaging was not so much of an interest for me, which is just as well really. But yeah, it's getting a bit sickening that every time they launch something, it just sells out so quick, and it's like, why can you not be more prepared? Are you happy to let these people on eBay make a huge profit out of your cosmetics, or are you going to make more of these cosmetics and make money for yourself and satisfy the people who follow you, essentially? That was a big rant and a big waffle, and I really don't know where I'm going or where that came from and where I was before I started. I do that. I get off track. Anyway, yes, so I've got 12 gaps there. So I've got Gunner and Stunner coming, and I'm going to get Runner, but I think Runner, with being the deep burgundy, that's not going to sell out too fast, but it is a colour I absolutely love wearing. So I'm happy to have lots of reds. Yes, I have tons of reds. I'm not going to deny it, but I wear red most days. And it's something I'm passionate about, so I think, well, why not? People are passionate about different things, people spend their money on different things, and for me, you know, yes, it is makeup, and I'm definitely going to be getting the Too Faced Semi-Sweet. I love the chocolate bar palette, which is over here. I use this a lot, even if I only use it for a couple of the colours. Like, you can't see the dents, but these three I used so much, and then the one on the top, which is going up there, and I love this one. I use this one, I use the 2 shades, I like that one. Why don't I just love the whole thing. I love it. It smells amazing, and the semi-sweet is thinner than this, which is really good, so it should store really well with this. So that's coming out. I really have my eyes on the Tarte palette, so I'm considering investing in that one. And there's another palette. Oh, the Interstellar palette by Kat Von D, which just looks lovely. I love the Kat Von D palettes. I do have the Monarch and Chrysalis. They're the only 2 I've got. But I reach for these so much, and I got them and I was like, am I really going to use these? And I thought, oh, I'll just get them anyway because they're so pretty and I really want to try something. I use them so much. And I didn't think I'd use this one as much as I do, but I absolutely love it. Hey, what's happening?
I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? I don't know what I was waffling about. Yes, I'm interested in those 3 palettes that'll be coming out. Currently, I think the Interstellar and the Tarte palette, oh, and there's actually the Semi-Sweet as well, they're all VIB Rouge only. Now the Kat Von D and the Tarte palette I will have to get from Sephora. But actually, I got an email from Sephora the other day, and an order I did a while ago, they emailed me and told me they're giving me a refund of some of the customs charges because it didn't cost so much. I think that's really impressive that they track that throughout and they'll refund you what it didn't cost you. So that's quite good. So I've got those 2 ordered from Sephora when they eventually come off the VIB Rouge. But of course, the Too Faced Semi-Sweet will come out in the UK. I feel like I'm really losing light here, so I don't know if you can see me. So I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm sitting here and I feel better because of these babies and that wagon bottom. Hello, baby. Oh. They are, of course, when you come in this corner, I'll show you what the problem is. Keep your paws off. There's a tin of dog treats, isn't there? Do you want a Marky? Oh, do you want a Marky? Look at the bottom. Do you want a Marky? Okay, 1 Marky, because you just had a schmacko. There's a great deal of love for this tin in this house. Good girl. Now Harry won't take these out right. No, so you put it on the floor. Oh, it's rolled under the chair. Congratulations, Harry. Do you want to see if you can get that? Right, Millie's got that one. Harry, who is blind. There we go. So Harry is fussy, and Harry is the dog who will always think that something better might be around the corner. So why take that treat when if he turns that one down, he might get something better? So, but he doesn't always get something better, so he's not always correct about that. In fact, most of the time I'll say, that's it. And if you put it down, he will eat it. Dogs drive you insane. So I'm halfway through dinner. The dumplings. Can we just address the dumplings? Holy crap. That they've just gone totally insane. Huge. But Tony's is almost ready, so I'm just going to quickly mop up that floor there because there's going to be a dog-shaped accident in a minute. And yeah, get hers finished. And I'm probably going to end the vlog here, to be honest, because I'm going to have my dinner and then I think I'm just going to have a nice bath, and I'm not feeling great still. With my muscles are really hurting. I think I am going to have to give in and take the stronger painkillers. I try not to because I don't like to take a lot of tablets. I know people probably don't think that's true because I'm always ill. But I don't like to take a lot of medication. So I think I'll take the stronger tablets and just get into bed and watch some TV until Alec gets in. I really miss him. He's done like 5 sort of, they're not nights, they're like late shifts, so from 4 till 10. 4 till 11. So he's done 5 of those like on the trot, and I am really missing him because I do love his company, and I don't feel like I've seen him much in the last couple of days, to be honest. I don't know why. So I'm going to leave it there today, and I'm going to see you all tomorrow. I hope you'll have enjoyed today's vlog. I want to thank everybody for their lovely comments on the last couple of days on the vlogs. That means a lot. I like to answer everybody, so I will have replied to you all, but just to let you know that your support means so much. So I'm going to see you all soon. Bye!